I am Jason Abraham, the Shadow Teacher 33. And it appears, as I'm talking to you on this hot summer day, that I've returned to the identity of the 5 o'clock Shadow Teacher. Just for this day. Who knows? Maybe this will be an extended stay in the role of the 5 o'clock Shadow Teacher. But that is neither here nor there. What I wanted to talk to you about today is this concept of anxiety and anxious attachment. And there are times in my life where so much of my worth, my self-worth, and my identity I derived from sources outside of myself. And I relied on other people and external circumstances to tell me who I am, as opposed to having a strong internal guide of who I am. And some of the behaviors that I displayed in these moments of my life were people-pleasing, really going out of my way to make others around me happy with me, to accommodate others so people felt good and okay around me, and deriving so much of my self-worth from how people reflected back to me of they were feeling okay with my behavior, then I was okay. And this is a pattern that was modeled to me from my grandmother. It was modeled by my mother as well. And what I've found is this is a pattern that just really has resulted in so much suffering, so much internal pain, because we can't control people. We can't control how people feel about us and how how they take us. And when so much of your worth is being derived from these external circumstances, these external beliefs that are always floating, always moving, and are never stable, then this brings so much instability within us. And this instability is that anxiety, all this worrying, where someone may feel one way about us one day, then feel something different the next day. And then when, again, we're deriving so much of our worth, we're always like putting so much energy into pleasing these people. And I found too, this type of behavior, this type of orientation, this attracts a dynamic to where we attract vampiric, narcissistic beings into our lives that are all too eager to feed off of that energy we're offering. But ultimately, what I found is that our own medicine is in the pain that we feel, the pain that is the result of these behaviors, these dysfunctional behaviors that truly are not serving our highest good. And I found that when we're able to really ask the question, who am I? What am I? Why am I here? What is the true significance of my life? When we start to honestly ask these questions and reflect on that, what do I like? What matters to me? What matters in my world, and what truly matters to me? And we reflect, and we start to get some of these answers. And then we start to reframe that belief of putting ourselves first. We want to start to put ourselves on the pedestal, on the top. And when we start to do that, then we start to heal some of this behavior. We start to heal this anxious attachment. And we start to become authentically who we were meant to be. We start to become who we truly are, as opposed to this moldable, amorphous being that's always twisting itself in knots to please other people outside of us, to please and accommodate everything that's external. We start to bring some real substance into ourselves, into how we're showing up in life. We start to truly start to show up as an authentic human being, a real human being. Made videos about that before. Bruce Lee, one of my heroes, his ultimate objective in life was not movies, was not martial arts. He says his true objective was to be a real person, an authentic human being, an authentic expression of a human being. And again, that's what the dedication is of this Shadow Teacher 33 channel, to become a real human being, an authentic expression of something real, and embodying something real, being someone who is truly real. And when we take this path, we take this stance, then we find our life is a blessing, where before it felt so painful. Before, when we were stewing in that pit of anxiety, always worrying about what other people felt about us, what they thought of us, are we good enough? When we start to really step into our true value and value ourselves and put ourselves first, then the life that we have, we realize is a gift. And then we truly step into our gifts that we're offering the world. We truly become the gift that we were meant to be, and step into embodying our great potential that is our gift. So with that being said, I hope this video brings inspiration, brings meaning, gets you wondering a little bit. And I'll see you on the other side.